What's happening, everybody? Zach here, undergroundstrength.tv, and I'm going to do a Q&A for a high school athlete, but the answer and the information, and as Arnold would say, the advices will apply to a high school coach or a strength and conditioning coach. So Bobby wants to know, how could I train for both wrestling and football at the same time? I'd like to start lifting seriously, even though I've got about a month of wrestling season left. How can I build enough muscle to play linebacker next year? I'm about 150 pounds, just turned 16 years old. Thanks for the reply in advance. So, Bobby is a 16-year-old high school student. He's in wrestling season, but he's a football player. So, number one, props to you for being a multi-sport athlete. I'm going to give you a couple pieces of advice that unfortunately go a little bit, unsaid or kind of shot down from the high school coaches. So number one, you don't want to cut weight during wrestling season. A lot of athletes try cutting weight and they end up losing strength because they're skipping meals, they're not eating breakfast, they're having a very small lunch on top of wrestling season, which is a very high calorie expenditure sport. So you're burning constantly where you want to be feeding your body. My goal with our wrestlers is they're able to have a good breakfast, a solid lunch, and a dinner that's not it's not held back on calories, or I can't eat this or I can't drink that. I don't want you cutting weight where you're ducking somebody. Can you train in season? Our most successful wrestlers do lift in season. They're squatting, they're doing Zercher squats, kettlebell sandbag squats, trap bar deadlifting, sumo deadlifting. They're just doing shorter workouts. I found that it's hard to add muscle mass in season to gain weight because they're maintaining a weight class, but I have found that we are successful in raising strength, absolute strength, strength, speed, strength, endurance, explosive strength. So we are able to improve basically the neurological system and overall the performance. Then, when wrestling season ends, you start increasing quality calories by eating healthier foods and more of those healthier foods. You also increase your snacks. You get in a good protein shake. You're snacking on fruits. You're snacking on trail mix, protein shakes. And when I say snack, a lot of times for our athletes, that's having a tuna sandwich with lettuce and tomato, having a roast beef sandwich, having a cup of yogurt, a banana, and some peanut butter on it. So they're having quality food, not, crap snacks. So that's going to be the ticket. As soon as wrestling season ends, you increase the amount of lifting. Of course, I'm going to encourage you to find a quality strength coach, and it's not hard at age 16 to put on the muscle. It's actually this prime time in your age where hormones are really kicking in, and literally you guys get strong and big just looking at the weights. But at age 16, it shouldn't be that hard for you to be gaining 3 or 4 pounds a month of quality muscle. And then by the time football comes, mid-August, when you start having your summer practices, if you're 150 pounds by now, you've got the season ends in the end of February, beginning of March. So you got March, April, May, June, July. You've got 5 months. You could climb your body weight up to 175 pounds easily. And a lot of times in wrestling, athletes are losing 10 pounds easily just from practice. So you may have been 160 and now you're at 150. So I could see you being 175, maybe even 180 if you're putting in the work by the time the season comes around. So stick to a solid training program. I like to see our athletes lifting 3 or 4 days a week. Then on the days they're not lifting, they're doing body weight training and various sprint work. They don't have to necessarily be sprint drills, but it could be out playing pickup basketball, pickup football, pickup soccer games. All of these things increase they improve your footwork, they improve your power, your speed, your agility, and even your mental toughness and overall GPP. So put that stuff to use. Drop a comment below if you're an athlete or a coach with other questions. I'll make sure to answer through a video. Hit the links below. A lot of stuff for you guys to take action with. Use those workouts. They're free, and you will get results if you are an action taker. That's the end-all, be-all of it. Talk to you guys soon.